Good morning, students. This is 11th standard botany video class, video 7. In this video, we are going to continue the lesson Transport in Plants. Dear students, last video class we have seen what is transpiration, that is, excess of water in the plant pots is removed outside in the form of water vapor through the aerial parts of a plant is known as transpiration, divided into stomatal, cuticular and lenticular transpiration. Then some of the internal and external factors is also affecting the rate of transpiration. Then theories proposed by different scientists based on the opening and closing of a stomata. Then we have seen what is guttation, how it is taken place through the stomatal-like openings called hydatodes, and their process. Then what is anti-transparent? Anti-transparent means a chemical substance or gases which are reducing the rate of transpiration act as a anti-transparent. Carbon dioxide is also one of the factor which are reducing the transpiration. Likewise, some of the chemical substance we are spraying on the surface of a foliar plant pots which reduce the rate of transpiration. So this is all the topic we have seen in the previous video class. Now we are going to see the different experiment which are measuring the rate of transpiration. First one, Ganong's photometer is important, 1 mark question, is used to measure the rate of transpiration. So this Ganong's photometer proves that the amount of water absorbed is measured and assumed that this amount is equal to the amount of water transpired. So how much amount of water is absorbed through the root region is equal to the amount of water transpired through the stomata. Dear students, see the diagram. This is the instrument which are proving the rate of transpiration. One is the known as the Ganong's photometer. It consists of a glass apparatus which are having upward tube and a downward tube and a horizontal tube. The upward tube which are inserted with one old rubber cork. Through the one old rubber cork we are inserting the balsam plant, and also the entire apparatus is filled with water. The downward tube which are dipped into the beaker containing water, and also the horizontal tube which are having the capillary measurement, and also it contains a reservoir. A reservoir is water storing container. With the help of this water reservoir only, the entire apparatus is filled with water. And also we can able to introduce a small air bubble near the bent glass tube. A beaker containing water is having the colored water. The horizontal tube is showing the measurement, is known as graduated tube, which are proving the rate of transpiration. So after introducing the air bubble, near the downward tube, the apparatus is kept in the sunlight for few hours. That means maximum 4 to 6 hours. Then after sometimes the air bubble which are created near the downward glass tube which moves in the graduated tube indicates that the rate of transpiration is taken place in the plant region. Once the experiment is done, after that we have to use the reservoir to make the entire apparatus to filled with water and also make the air bubble to move near the downward glass tube. So this experiment, Ganong's photometer, proves that transpiration process is taken place through stomata which is present in the leafy region. See the paragraph. They are explaining the process of Ganong's photometer experiment. Apparatus consists of horizontal graduated tube which is bent in opposite direction at the ends. That means one side upward direction, another one is the downward direction. One bent end is wide and other is the narrow. A water reservoir is fixed to the horizontal tube near the wider end. The reservoir has a stopcock, that means closed and open reservoir, that is said to be stopcock, to regulate the water flow. The apparatus is filled with water from reservoir. A twig or a small plant is fixed to the wider arm through a split cock, that means rubber cork. The other bent end of the horizontal tube is dipped into the beaker containing colored water. This apparatus is kept in the bright sunlight for a few hours. A transpiration is taken place. The air bubble will move towards the twig. The loss of water is compensated by water reservoir and also the water which are absorbed taken place through the xylem portion of the twig. Thus the rate of water absorption is equal to the rate of transpiration, is proved by the experiment is Ganong's photometer. The another experiment, this is also important, 3 mark and 5 mark question like Ganong's photometer. Ganong's photometer is the practical oriented question and also theory oriented question. Second method is cobalt chloride paper method. We have to select a dorsiventral leaf. That means leaf which are having upper surface and the lower surface. At the same time, the mesophyll region is differentiated into palisade parenchyma and spongy parenchyma. It's known as dorsiventral leaf. And clean it upper and lower surface with a dry cotton. That means we have to use the dry cotton to clean the upper and lower epidermis or surface. Now place a cobalt chloride strip on both the surface and immediately cover the paper with glass slides and immobilize them. So that means both the surface, upper and lower surface, we are attaching the cobalt chloride stripe paper, pattamari, on both the surface and immediately those paper is covered with glass slide and make the paper to immobilize. அது நழுவாமல் இருக்கிறதுக்காக we have to fix the glass slide on both the sides or surfaces. It will be observed after some times that the cobalt chloride strip of lower epidermis turns pink color. So this indicates that cobalt chloride becomes hydrated. That means it absorbs the water molecules due to the water vapors coming out through the stomata. The rate of transpiration is more on the lower surface than in the upper surface of the dorsiventral leaf because the lower surface only containing large amount of stomata. So through the stomata only the water molecules are liberated and make the cobalt chloride color into a pink color. That is, the experiment proves that rate of transpiration is equal to the rate of absorption of water by a paper method is known as cobalt chloride paper method. So these two experiments which are proving the rate of transpiration, one is Ganong's photometer, another one is the cobalt chloride paper method. So another important question is significance of transpiration. Transpiration leads to the loss of water. 95% of absorbed water is lost during transpiration process. It seems that this transpiration is a evil to the plant. That means it causes problem in the plants. That's why they are saying that evil to the plants. At the same time, number of processes like absorption of water, ascent of sap and mineral absorption directly related on the transpiration. At the same time, plants withstand against scorching sunlight due to transpiration. Hence, the transpiration is a necessary evil as stated by Curtis. Dear students, how they have asked the question for the significance of transpiration is why transpiration is known as necessary evil. Give reason. So, through the transpiration process only, 95% of water will be released outside in the form of water vapor. So, it steams make evil to the plant pots. At the same time, number of processes like absorption, ascent of sap, mineral absorption are directly related to the transpiration. At the same time, plants which can able to withstand a scorching sunlight due to transpiration process only. So, transpiration is known as necessary evil. This statement was stated by a scientist known as Curtis. Is the important one mark question. So, dear students, up to this we have seen different topics in different videos about transpiration. So, transpiration is proved by two different experiments. One is Ganong's photometer, another one is the cobalt chloride paper method. Both of them theory oriented, important 5-mark question. Then Ganong's photometer is also the practical oriented question. The significance of transpiration is a very important 3-mark question. Why transpiration is known as necessary evil? So necessary evil, the word was proposed by the scientist Curtis, is the important 1-mark question. I hope you have all understood different methods proving the transpiration process and significance of transpiration. Dear students, up to this I conclude my video. Remaining we will see in the next video class. God bless you. All the best, children.